We are here at Christian Freedom International outside Pastor Chad's office. We haven't seen Pastor Chad too much because he's been really busy, so I figured, how about we sneak in and find out what he's up to, okay? So let's go take a look. Look at that, he's drinking coffee. We figured out what he's up to. Pastor Chad, you are on the record. What's going on?
Oh, well, I'm just trying to get my caffeine levels higher.
Really?
Yes.
How many cups have you had so far today?
Actually, I don't know if you, of this size, you count that as 1 or 2 cups, but
You've had a lot.
I've had a lot.
So we notice, I'm going to take a look at your desk here, because, well, besides the fact that your desk has tons of books, because you're always reading something. I don't know how many books you plow through in a week, but it looks like a crazy amount. But you got a lot of papers and stuff here, so we're curious, what's going on?
Well,
We haven't seen you.
Yeah, well, one, I just love to read. I think it's a very important part of your personal growth. But I've been taking the month to do a lot of administrative work, reports. I finished my district reports today. I'm really excited.
We don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, it's stuff that really, well, I'll be careful, maybe my DS will watch this, so. But it's doing all the statistical reports for the denomination, things that they need to know, and in end-of-year stuff, annual service reports, financial reports, all that fun stuff. So, covering all of that, and then, just been working on other administrative tasks, looking at our different ministries, meeting with a lot of the different ministry leaders, seeing what are some of their greatest hopes for their ministry, looking at the vision of the church and making sure the ministries are all going along in that direction.
So, to me, this sounds incredibly boring, but really, you're setting the structure for the future of our church.
We are. We're realizing that as our church continues to grow and as we, make it more of a priority to reach into our community, reach in the world, help people grow in their relationship with Jesus Christ, that we have to have the structure. No one likes to think of the organizational side of a church, but it has to happen. And so been working on that a lot, working along with the board. We did a great retreat a couple weeks ago, looking at the direction the church is going.
So what do you see the future of our church looking like?
Oh, very exciting. Just continuing with this vision of leading people in a growing relationship with Jesus Christ. We want to see lives changed. We want to see people's lives changed that are in our church, and we want to see lives changed out in our community and other places in the world.
So now we've had a lot of new people coming to our church, and what's going on this summer to get them connected with our church?
Well, I think the biggest event of the summer right now we're focusing on is our church picnic. And that's happening next month. I believe it's the 17th of July. It'll be a Saturday event. We call it our family picnic because it's a time where we're calling the whole church together, to be the family that God has called us to be, a time for us to get to know each other, have fun together, eat lots of food.
Really?
Lots of food.
Food is always good.
Food is probably one of the most important things.
Now, what do you look forward to as far as food at a church picnic? Now, because we know you have this kind of love for pie.
I love pie. Yeah, pie is an amazing thing.
So would you say it would be good if pies showed up at the church picnic?
I think pie should show up. We definitely want corn on the cob. I love grilled corn on the cob. Got to have that. Things like bratwurst, all that, but food. Just looking forward to it. And
what other activities do we have going on?
Well, we're looking at a bunch of organized games for kids of all ages. From 2 to 92. Things like that. I hear there's some volleyball tournaments being scheduled, water sports going on, children's activities. It should be a good time. We're looking to expand from what we've done in even previous years to make this even a better event. And of course, to me, the most important thing that takes place at the picnic is our baptisms. We're going to have a baptismal service out there, right there into Lake Superior, getting baptized. It's cold, but it's memorable. And what a great time. So I guess if anyone watching this, you're interested in being baptized, make sure you contact me. Catch me at church or send me an email and say that you're interested in being baptized, and I'd love to sit down and talk with you about that.
there a certain email address they can send email to?
Oh, sure. Pastor Chad at SueWesleyan.com.
Right on.
Yep.
All right, Chad, we're going to leave you back to your work because it looks like, oh, you poor guy. You
Yeah.
poor guy. Make yourself a new pot of coffee, and thanks for sharing with us, and we can't wait to see you back up preaching.
Sounds great. Thanks a lot.
A Shoe Hurts My Foot production.